everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in. My name is Velile. I am a lifestyle blogger from South Africa. If you're new on this channel, you are very much welcome, and please do not forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, and also comment and let me know of your views or your opinion on this video that I'm going to present today. I really appreciate that. If you have just joined this channel and you joined probably this channel when I was in United States, you are not in the wrong channel, because I do live in between South Africa and United States, in Washington DC to be precise. So you are not in the wrong channel at all. I'm showcasing the beautiful South Africa right now and my lifestyle that I'm living in South Africa, and I'm motivating people while I'm doing that. So right guys, I would like to take you back a little bit to 2024 in June. A very cold month in South Africa. Winter is hardcore cold around this time. I drove from my homestead in KwaZulu-Natal province, headed to Johannesburg with my dog. We had just finished a cultural and languages program in my village with the students who had come from Howard University with my husband, touring around South Africa and exploring the languages and the culture of South Africa, especially the Zulu language. I had finished that program, welcomed the group of students, had a good time, and I was looking forward to going to Johannesburg. On this clip, I'm taking you back in time when I drove around here, telling you guys about the history of South Africa, the land history of South Africa, and how people have been concentrated near the farms so that they can work for white farmers on the land of their ancestors. It was a beautiful conversation between you and I, and my dog was sitting just right next to me, looking at me, talking to myself on the camera and telling you guys everything beautiful about South Africa. That day it was very cold. I had a cup of coffee next to me. I had a bunch of bananas that I had taken from home, and I also had passed from Nando's to buy a little bit of something to eat. I had leftovers that I had in the car until this happened. Approaching right now. This is Mammal. The village is that side, on the right hand side, and the farms where people work are this side. This is how the apartheid regime worked. The system worked this way. Those who have will buy land, occupy land. Actually, I don't even know whether they bought land, but anyway, let me just say they would occupy land, remove the people who originally owned that land, and then they would push them to the side like this and concentrate them together closer to the farms so that they can still continue to work for a white man. This is just how the system was. And it still is, because there are people who do not know anything but this. You can tell this farm is economically active. And let me just show you. The people are concentrated on that side. That's where they are. And the farms are this side. And this is between, it is in Mammal. It is in Mammal, not between. It is in Mammal. And you can see all of this infrastructure is white owned, and those who live around here and are black, they work for these people. You can see how the farm is working. I wonder what they are farming here, but it looks like it could be chickens also. Oh no, it's maize meal. Actually, they farm maize and then they produce it for cocoa. Okay guys, I've just seen an old woman who wants a lift. I have to back up a little bit. I think I can take her because she does not look harmful, and it's very difficult to find transport around here. Let me show you her. She's coming from way there at the back. There she's coming. She's very old and she needs lift, and I'm going to take her. Hello, ma. We happy, ma'am? We happy?
Yeah.
The Fred.
Yeah.
The Villiers. Okay, bamba kancane. Yo. Alright. Okay, alright, ma. Okay. Body move. Hayi ibuhlungu ke le ndaba le. Ukuthi bakukhipha esibhedlela nje awunamuntu ozohamba naye manje. Yeah. Babuza kanjani bengakutsheli gogo ukuthi bazokulanda, befanele bakulanda esibhedlela bese bangasakwazi ukugcina.
Bathi bebesentobeni zabantu.
Hawu Nkosi yami. Uyahaza. Akiza. Ulambile gogo. I know, right? He's a gogo. At this moment, on this day in June, my mood changed. It changed completely. From me telling you beautiful stories of South Africa and the history and the ugly history of South Africa, meeting this 86-year-old lady standing near the freeway by herself with bags that she had carried from the hospital after she was discharged. She suffers from cancer. After her treatment, the hospital decided to take her and dump her near the road in between Newcastle and Villiers and told her to look for a lift or catch a bus and find her way back home because no one from home had come to pick her up. I was so angry with people who did not come to pick her up. I was so angry with the government for not having facilities to help people who are elderly so that they can go back home after they've been discharged from hospitals. It was just really horrible. We drove 2 hours until she got home. At first, I was not sure whether she would be able to see or even direct me to her house, but she actually did. Her phone had died, and I had no choice but to take her straight to where she lives. On this day in June, when we approached this crossroad, she was so sure and kept on assuring me that she would be able to direct me to her house. So I drove straight to her house because there was nothing else I could do. I was not going to dump her on the road the same way as the hospital did, with a phone that is not working. So she directed me to her house up until we reached her home. I was so proud of her. I mean, like, her sense of direction was so perfect. You can tell that she has been walking this road over and over again because she does not have a car. Obviously, she walks. But she was so perfect and she directed me to this home. What broke my heart on that day, it was when she reached home and then she reached out to her little purse to pull out a 50 rand because she wanted to pay me. I told her she didn't have to do that, so she returned the 50 rand back to her purse. I knew that day that I had met a lady with integrity and a very proud lady who will not just get on a ride without paying. When I left this little small town, I knew I would return back for her, just to check on her and see how she is keeping. She was very grateful. I was also grateful to find a friend. We are on our way to check on the old lady that I picked up last time. Remember, guys, I promised you I will check on her and see how she's doing. We have to get inside here, inside there, not here. Go on. Oh, no, the gate lili lapha ungena ngaphakathi kwe stadium. Remember guys, I promised you that I will check on her and see how she's doing, if she's still fighting. Get inside here and then we are going to push. I think somewhere somehow I'm going to forget.
People have ripped off the stadium.
Go, is this why I'm saying I'm not sure. We are nowhere near her place. I just need to. As we are getting lost, I have totally forgotten, but I think I'll remember. Do you think that will be her? Oh, okay. No, I think this is the house. Yeah, I think this is the house. I think this is the house. I hope Coco is still there. Yeah, I think this is the house. No.
Hey, Coca-Cola.
Akasangiboni ugogo. Angiboni. Mina wakasithole bani. Ugogo kakamthatha ephume esibhedlela.
Yasi.
Ngisakhumbula.
Awufonela, ngabawuthola phone.
Awu bantu Nkosi yami. Ngamtshela ngathi ngiyobuya ngizombheka. Ngiyabona gogo. Nkosi yami siyabonga. Bengithi nje ngizombheka ukuthi usaphila Nkosi yami. Awu ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi uyaphila. Yebo.
Uyabona kulakambeka la
Yeah. Yeah.
Later grandma.
Yeah, Nkosi yami. Ngahamba ke gogo after ngidropile bese ngiveli I think ngakutshela ukuthi ngihlala sehlala eAmerica. So ngama ngidropa lana ngahamba ngaye eAmerica. So sibuyile ngoNovember. Manje mengishona le ngiyekhaya eMsika. Ngathi hayi mase ngibuya ngizobuya ngimbheke ugogo ukuthi usaphila yini bantu.
Levile awulevile mali. Ngalo kumbona umuntu onaqiniso nje.
What? Nginajola nje ukubona ukuthi usaphila.
Kanike tungasibizwa.
Yeah.
Okay guys, I silenced this part of the video because I asked Gogo to give me a telephone number that I can use to do an e-wallet, and the lady on the other side was shouting the number for me, so I didn't want you guys to hear the number. So I did an e-wallet for 1,000 Rand to Gogo. Your donation came up to 500 and some change. Can't even remember, but I know it was less than 600 Rand. So I also added another amount to make it 1,000 Rand, a decent amount. So yes, Gogo is alive, Gogo is kicking, Gogo is still fighting cancer, and I promise to come back and see her again before I can go back to United States, because I'm still going to go back to the village. Thank you guys for donating to her. Everybody was so happy. I was so happy to see her so much energetic and in good spirit, and everybody around her looked so supportive. But I was just wondering, where were they the day she was coming out of the hospital? Gogo loves Buddy. She was so happy to see Buddy, and she is extremely thankful to all of you for your donation. Gogo has never had children. She lives with her cousin at her cousin's house, the one who is on crutches, and the lady that you see in front of the door in the kitchen, as well as the children of that lady in this area. She still travels to the hospital the same way as I found her. She mentioned that sometimes she takes a bus, but if she misses a bus coming back or going there, it becomes really a problem. Sometimes she misses the days for the treatment. She still goes to the very same hospital for treatment. It's too far for an old lady to be traveling like that. I remember that day when I found her phone not working and not knowing which way to go, but she was so alert that day. That means God was with us. In comparisons to the other days when they reported to me that sometimes she is brought in the house by the children from this area when she is really medicated coming from doing her treatment, and sometimes she would just miss the spot and just walk around the location not knowing where the house is. Such a sad story. It looks much better now. There's a lot of green. Yeah, I think the next thing is this grass. We need to put the compost. Yeah. Usuvuthiwa leyo lokhuzane avocado pear. Akhona lapho. Outing work. Guys, let me show you. We have avocado pear growing at the back, and we are going to harvest now. Yeah. Oh, that's small.
This one.
Yeah, they are still small.
They are still small.
Yeah, they are still very small.
Yeah.
Let's leave them.
By next March, I think.
Yeah. No, they are still small. Okay. But they are growing. Yeah, our avocado is still growing. But yeah, guys, I'm so glad we are working on this garden. It's going to shape up a little bit. At least while I'm still here, let me just get that right. Oh, Buddy,
Yeah.
Buddy, what are you doing? Buddy! Okay, guys, I've just arrived back from Spa just to purchase a few things. Really, things that were just short in my cupboards or in the fridge, mostly in the fridge. So I just added meat. I got bananas, I got these, and then I got the nectarines. Yeah, I got the nectarines, I got the plain yogurt. They only had this brand, this Spa brand, and I got bread. I want to make burgers today, and I got cabbage. I love cabbage, guys. It's in every meal that I cook. I got amasi. I've never had these ones. Yeah, I think I've had these ones in the village. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be cooking, burgers, or I'm going to eat amasi, but my son will be mad at me because he doesn't like amasi. And I just got extra juice because I only left with about probably 2 of them in my fridge. And then I got Coca-Cola for my son. He drinks this a lot. And I got rolls just in case I cook burgers. And then I just got already cut butternuts, 2 of them. And I got mushrooms so that I can make mushroom sauce if I cook lamb, because I'm also thinking of cooking lamb. We'll see, guys, what's gonna go on. But yeah, this is just the things that I bought. Okay, guys, I've decided what I'm going to cook. I'm cooking butternut here, and I'm going to make mushroom sauce.
And then I'm just going to put this in a pan because I don't feel like the oven is too hot also. Just gonna fry this in the pan. And then I do have rice that is left over, and then probably I will chop cabbage, and then I'll chop cabbage. So this is basically going to be our dinner: mushroom sauce, lamb chops, cabbage boiled, as well as the butternut. That's it. Okay. Okay, I've just washed the meat. It looks nice and clean. I'm just going to let me just dry it. Okay, we're just gonna spice it up. Hi everyone, so right now I'm going to Home Affairs. I am still here because my passport is expiring in 4 months and I don't want to go to United States with a passport that's expiring in 4 months. It's not good to do that, so I'm going to Home Affairs and I'll take you guys with me. Okay guys, I've just arrived at Home Affairs. Whew, guys, it's so packed. There are so many cars on the parking lot. I hope I'm not too late because my son told me I am going to stand on a long line. I hope it's not this case. Guys, yeah, remember when I was taking you guys to the United States Home Affairs for my social security card? That was better because here you are likely to stand outside and it was raining in the morning. I hope it's not gonna come back, but it's very doom and the sky is not promising. It looks like it is still gonna rain again. I'm just like going to take my umbrella and go there. So like guys, let's just go there. I have decided to buy food at the garage because I just don't want to have problems. Okay, let's go guys. So many cars in the parking lot. So guys, there's quite a lot of, looks like we have to register here. Everybody who's coming in must register. The line starts from there and it goes back all the way right there. Look how dirty that place is. All of us standing here, we didn't book an appointment, so we were put aside and we're told we'll be served after all appointments are done at 3 p.m. On top of the plastic bag. Yeah. Well guys, I suffered the consequences of not booking an appointment. The line was from outside to the benches outside to the veranda and all the way inside the Home Affairs office. I waited up until 5:30. I was only attended around that time and that was it. So I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.